Well, switching gears here, Walmart seeing a slight pullback of shoppers, but not for economic reasons. The company's U.S. CEO has told Bloomberg that they're seeing an impact on shopping demand from people taking the diabetes drugs Ozempic, Wegovy, and other appetite-suppressing medications. The retailer is saying that they're seeing the changes in anonymous shopper population data. For more on this, we've got Brooke DePalma, Yahoo Finance reporter. So Brooke, break this down for us. What is Walmart saying and the impacts that they're seeing across some of their aisles?
Yeah, good morning, Brad. Certainly one to watch, especially when America's biggest retailer is weighing in on the conversation. U.S. CEO John Furner saying in that interview that they're seeing a slight change in shopping behavior of those taking the drugs compared to the total population. Now, that change is them seeing a slight pullback in their size of baskets. They're buying less units and ultimately slightly less calorie options. But it is important to note here that they also said that it is too early to draw any definite conclusions about the drug. But we do know that Walmart is getting a boost from these sort of drugs. In the company's earnings report, Walmart CEO Doug McMillon weighing in say that they still expect food, consumables, and health and wellness, primarily due to the popularity of some GLP-1 drugs, to grow as a percent of total in the back half. And in the past few years, we've seen the momentum build around these weight loss drugs on a bigger scale. The U.S. sales for medicines like these increased 300% between 2020 and 2022. Now, that's pretty incredible to think that this year alone is when we've really started to hear about it. And so we'll wait to see what that number is for 2023. But of course, we've heard from so many celebrities getting into the conversation. And so this will be one we'll continue to watch.
It's going to be one we're going to continue to watch here, Brooke. And we know that Walmart isn't the only company watching and talking about Ozempic and how weight loss drugs could potentially be affecting their margins. What else are we learning about some of their competitors within the space?
Yeah, Shauna. Well, many of the food brands inside a Walmart are also thinking about this very heavily, I'm sure, in their boardrooms and beyond. And Wall Street really trying to wrap their head around the scope of what exactly this means for food and snacking brands. So many saying that, these companies that consumers go to maybe snack on more than 3 times a day, like a Hershey's, like a Mondelez, like a Hostess, which was recently acquired by Smucker's, as well as Goldfish's parent company, Campbell. They're ones to watch about the potential impact of these drugs. Bernstein also out with a note about the potential impact on alcohol consumption. They said that they still need to know an awful lot more, but 2 potential threats include the side effect of consumption of alcohol to reduce weight, as well as the potential for even greater reduction in consumption if these drugs are actively used to control alcohol consumption. But once again, it's important to note here that we're still in the early innings. In more than a decade, by 2025, there is an expectation that nearly 7% of the U.S. population will be on these type of weight loss drugs. But right now, there is a shortage of these weight loss drugs. It is still intended for type 2 diabetes patients, and we've seen employers and insurance pull back on providing these. And so there's still lots more to learn about the impact of these drugs on consumption behavior, and in addition to just sort of what exposure and what supply we'll have of these weight loss drugs as well.
And also the potential side effects of these weight loss drugs, clearly a focus here for many Americans as well. Brooke DePalma, thanks.